If you guys had checked out my Predator Badlands official trailer reaction, you would have heard me state that I was going to a mystery movie tonight at AMC, and I had thought for sure that the movie was going to be Together, the Alison Brie, Dave Franco film that was going to be coming out not this weekend, but next weekend. I thought for sure it was going to be that one because it was listed as horror and the runtimes were like really, really close. But alas, they played the trailer for Together in the previews. So I was like, it's not Together. I was like, alright. So I was in for a complete surprise. And the surprise that I ended up getting was actually not too bad. So let's talk about it, shall we? Hey guys, what's going on? It's Daniel Strong from QuickTime Reaction, and yeah, tonight's mystery movie at AMC was a film called The Home. This movie stars, let me pull up the cast here, Pete Davidson, Bruce Altman, John Glover, Ethan Phillips, David Moreland, Marley Talkington, Matthew Nerio, as well as a host of other people, and it deals with a guy named Max, and he's a bit of a troublemaker, and to avoid jail time, he is going to do some community service at an old folks home. But there are some strange goings on at that old folks home, and Max takes it upon himself to try and figure out just what on earth is going on. And will he be able to find out what's going on before things turn really, really bad for him? We'll have to find out. So, I think I might have seen this movie trailer, I think maybe once or twice, I want to say. So, it was completely in the back of my mind as a potential pick for a mystery movie. I, like I said, was not expecting it. I was sincerely thinking it was going to be Together, but it ended up being this. This film was directed by James DeMonico. He also wrote it alongside Adam Cantor, who I believe is also in this film, if I'm not mistaken. I believe he is part of the cast. And I think James DeMonico did a pretty good job at directing. Let me see, because I have the IMDb page pulled up here. Let me take a look here. Okay, so he is mainly responsible for the Purge movies. He directed the Forever Purge. He did some episodes of the Purge TV series. He did the first Purge, Purge Election Year, Purge Anarchy, and OG Purge. He was a writer on all of those. Let me see. Director here. Yeah, he directed first Purge movie, Purge Anarchy, and Purge Election Year. So I think he did the first three Purge movies. And of course he has this film coming out this year. And I think he did a really good job in directing this, as well as also writing it as well. He uses a lot of dissolve editing in this, which I think was really, really cool and really portrayed the sense of discombobulation with our lead character Max, played by SNL alumnus Pete Davidson, who I think did a pretty good job in this. Now, I've only seen him. I've seen him in. Let me see, Bodies, Bodies, Bodies. I've seen him in that, and a couple of other things here and there. But I've not seen him in like, I would say, like a professional acting standard as like this, and I think he does a pretty good job in this. All of characters inside of the old folks home, I think, did a really, really good job of kind of portraying the aloofness, like they are completely clueless as to what is going on inside of that old folks home. And I especially love the twist that happens towards the tail end of the film, where something big is revealed, and once you realize that, it's like, oh, they were doing something. And I was like, that's pretty clever. The effects in this are, it's like, it's kind of like up and down, because like on one hand it's like there is some CG blood in it and it looks like okay, but then there are other scenes in where I know they used practical effects and it looks really, really nasty. I think they talked about this in the trailer, where they don't go up to the fourth floor. The fourth floor is like special care, and my assumption is that they used some like aging makeup to make those actors look just a tad bit older than they actually are, and I think that it looks really, really good as well. The lighting in this is also very much stylized. In fact, there are like some points in the film where there's so little light, it almost looks like the movie was shot on film almost, where you can like see lines, or that just may be in my theater and how it was projected. I don't know, but yeah, I kind of almost like that effect, where it's like, as the quality of the film like degrades, and when I mean quality of the film, it's like quality of the picture. It's almost similar to our character degrading as well. That may be me reaching at straws here, but I thought it looked really cool. And then the last like 10 to 15 minutes of the film is like your big cathartic moment of the movie, where it's just like, hell yeah, this is awesome. And it's all the good stuff happens in the last 10 to 15 minutes of the film. And it was really, really awesome to see it. I had a fun time with it. Is it the best horror movie of the year? No, I wouldn't say that. But is it a complete dumpster fire? No, I don't think so either. I would class this as a nice, solid little horror film. It's nice and solid, like perfect. Perfect for like, a movie night. Perfect. Solid. So yeah, that's pretty much it for my review of The Home. Let me know down in the comments below if you guys have checked out The Home, and if you haven't, are you going to check it out at some point? Because again, it's a solid little film. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be safe out there, and I'm gonna probably have just a couple of eyes, looking over my shoulder because, you know, I don't know if my dad will do this sort of thing to me. So, I got to keep my head on a swivel. So, you know, in fact, I'm probably going to have to do that, right now. But while I do that, be safe out there, and I'll catch you guys next time.